The rapid growth and reputation of the business has been realised via a relentless commitment to innovation and what they embrace as their DNA, known simply as their dynamic network advantage.
The interaction that occurs in our office we think is unique. Internally, our team is very youthful, young. That side of us makes us dynamic. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is our collaboration internally and the sharing of information. When you can pull a client in who's got a project which encompasses industrial, commercial, retail, and you can bring the team leaders together to give that client advice across all sectors, I think that's one of the greatest things that I see on a daily basis. We put that to work at any property that we bring on. We make sure that that network is used. And we think that then in turn obviously gives our clients an advantage over everybody else.
Wright Property has quickly grown to become one of the largest independently owned commercial real estate agencies in Queensland. Wright Property's dynamic and energetic team has quickly earned a reputation as market-leading experts, and they're proud to retain this reputation by exceeding the expectations of the owners, tenants and stakeholders they work with.
It's probably a cliche to say the client always comes first, but we have managed to always put our clients at the forefront, and I think that shows in the way we approach our clients. It's not always about the fee. You know, I'm very happy to sit in front of a client and say, look, I don't think you should sell this property. This is a property that you should be keeping and what have you, rather than thinking all the time, you must sell, therefore we will earn a fee. That's our approach internally as well, that it's not so much about this deal, it's about the long-term relationship, the long-term opportunity. I've always instilled in the whole team that if you don't win on this particular deal, you'll win on the next one. And the great thing about that is we have a lot of clients that use us repeatedly, and they use us for that reason.
Well, they're on their toes and they're sharp out in the suburbs, and they've introduced some fantastic tenants for us, and we've been able to achieve buildings coming out of the ground where others can't.
Constructing a development in a fringe market, you have to fully understand who the players are in that market, and clearly that's exactly what Wright Property have got, is that local market knowledge.
And I don't forget that we had a lot of vacancy in one particular building when all the leases were coming up at once, and one after the other, Wright's people were out there finding tenants and scratching and biting until we got the right tenants in place.
Effectively everything that they put on the table, every promise that they make, they absolutely deliver.
Wright Property specialises in industrial, commercial, retail, property management, project management, advice, marketing and research. Wright Property's DNA is what underpins its success. It's always at work, building on the value of their industry knowledge and recognised as the performance benchmark through the valued relationships they build.
We were very impressed with the role that they undertook for us on the Mosaic development in particular. As a developer, the objective is to get a project started and get construction underway. Wright Property provided that opportunity. They put in a tremendous amount of work before we even got to the stage of commencing construction, and it was that early initiative and effort that enabled us to get the project over the line.
Consistently expanding its extensive network of connections to provide the insights required to connect possibility to opportunity well beyond the transaction, so that our clients are not only informed ahead of market trends, but they are also empowered with the information they demand to give them the decision-making edge.
I think that comes back to that DNA exercise and making sure we're always focused on how do we put our clients in the best possible place with the most amount of information we can.
I think the big difference is they're not in a high-rise building in the city. They don't have that ivory tower attitude. They're out there getting dirty and doing the job, which is what I like to see.
So we've set a vision for the next 3 to 5 years on growing the business substantially, and we're looking at in penetrating new markets, new service offerings, and also obviously expanding our reach and range in the region, particularly in southeast Queensland. We're a grassroots, on the ground agency that can do anything from the small deal to the larger deals.